amnesia for some of the audience, but it's actually amnesia for us too. Like,
this post-concert amnesia is a thing. So, our own Deanna, you went to see Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
This past weekend. I mean, it was 3.5 hours of concert, and you're saying you walked out not remembering the whole show.
Yeah, like big chunks missing from the night. And I have a theory.
What's your theory?
Taylor Swift in particular for me is so many of her songs remind me of moments in my life, right? Because her music's been out since I was like 10 years old. So a lot of times it reminds me of like heartbreak and traumatic moments. So I feel like those portions kind of like brings me back to the traumatic times. And that's why I blacked out. Mixed with the fact that the show was so much, like so many effects, so many different things. And it was like overstimulation and like excitement. And I just like I'm missing parts. And I want to go back and like watch it now that I got the first sight of it, you know?
Now, okay, let me ask you the questions. Were you drinking water?
I was drinking alcohol, but
okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
But not a lot. Like it wasn't like a drunk thing.
Was it hot?
It wasn't that hot. No, it wasn't too bad. I was drinking water too.
Okay, so there was a mental component going on that was causing this sensory overload that it just exhausted your brain, basically.
Right, and this has happened to me too with Harry Styles and One Direction concerts I used to go to when I was younger.
And you black out?
Blacked out. The first time I saw One Direction, like I literally don't remember a single thing about it, and I was really close because like I saved up all my money. I was in high school, and Niall talked to me off from the stage to me, and I literally like fell down. Like if somebody has a video of it someplace.
You know, he's gonna be here in a few weeks. So should we prop you up?
Maybe.
All right. So we had a listener from Madison, Wisconsin call a few moments ago. She is all set for Jonas Brothers in August. She's already counting on the fact that she will be one of the fainters.
Yeah,
for sure.
So here to comment on this is our correspondent, Kevin Jonas.
Yay!
good morning.
All right, so you heard our caller talk about how she's already anticipating passing out at your show. What is it like when you're on stage and you look down and you see people actually fainting right in front of you?
We actually get more concerned. You'll see us point to the security that's on the barricade area and start like pointing to people like to get them out or to get them water, like especially if it's hot, right? If you're playing outside in the summer, we've done a lot of that. Growing up, we played anything and everything. So, playing dirty rock and roll clubs in New Jersey and up and down the East Coast, like that's when things got stinky.
Yeah, a little shady too. But look, you see footage going back to the Elvis Presley and Beatlemania days where girls would scream. You could see the jugulars just popping out, and they would just faint right there.
Yeah, I think with us, like I think people have grown. Like the nice lady that was on the phone earlier that was talking about she has she's 31, never seen us live, and now finally after all of these years coming to see the show in August and this tour, which is going to be amazing. But it's incredible to think that people have been waiting that long to still see us. Which is crazy. But that's also the part I think that everyone forgets.
Yeah.
When
also,
you were going, how long were you waiting for the show? Right? Like it wasn't just woke up that morning and I was at a Taylor Swift show. It's like no, you like prepped for days. You went. It's an experience of a lifetime from the minute you wake up, the minute you get to the venue, the thought process of your outfits. Like there's so much anticipation that goes into these experiences, and I think as artists, that's what we're trying to create as well, right? Like we're trying to make moments happen that they're a part of your life forever too.
Like wow, wow moments.
We're seeing yeah, exactly. Like we're seeing multiple generations come to these shows now. That moms that would bring their daughters when they were younger are now bringing their daughters and sons, and like it's just so cool to see the generation do it.
A lot of the women passing out at a Jonas Brothers concert, it could be a menopausal thing.
A hot flash.
I feel like they've been edging for like a decade and a half, and they finally get to have the climax, and game over.
I will say, when we saw you guys,
that's a long edging.
when we saw you guys open up in Miami for your last tour, the one 3 years ago, whatever, I forgot how many years, but I was blown away at the energy and at the thought that this is your first night out on the road, and I was overwhelmed, and I really wasn't drunk that night. I usually am.
My ears never recovered from that night.
From the screaming?
Oh my God, the screaming! I don't know how you guys do it.
And that's the thing for us too, though. Like I was just saying to Elvis before, it's like it's amnesia for some of the audience, but it's actually amnesia for us too. Like I will look back at videos and like pictures. I'm like, I don't remember wearing that on stage. When was this?
How do you explain that? AI. How do you explain, Kevin, how you have a lapse of memory from a show?
I think it's the same idea. There is a tidal wave of adrenaline that hits you, number one, and then number two, I think we do it for so long, for so many days in a row, and it becomes like a blanket thing. Like you don't know, every day is Tuesday, right? Like it doesn't matter. Like so, it's just like you're just rolling with the punches at that point. You just kind of fall into this void that you just don't remember anything. Like after a tour, you come back down home and like there's like a 2-week tour depression. Like you have to like reacclimate into normal life again.
Wow. You know, earlier Gandhi was talking about people with their phones up and they're recording the entire show.
Yeah.
And she said this almost gives them license to do that in case they forget everything.
Yeah, if you're so hyped to see your favorite act ever and there's a chance that you're going to have this amnesia, I get it. Record the whole thing. Go back and watch it.
And sell it.
Whatever.
The problem typically with that though is when you go back and watch it, you realize you hear your voice for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Because you're singing closer to the mic than the artist is. So that those videos don't always have the audio quality that you're looking for.
I know. Come on, I sound just as good as the Jonas Brothers.
For sure.
What are you talking about?
Totally.
Exactly.
Danielle, we're going to be hiring more an entire choir and background as we did with when we came to see you guys recently. So you can just join us for the next one.
Yeah,
I'm ready. Yeah, let's do it.
And by the way, we're not going to waste Kevin's entire morning. We are going to talk about his new children's book, and we're going to play Summer Baby.
Yes.
Here, we're going to give a little love to the Jonas Brothers. Hey, by the way, let me just read some of this article. Just a little bit. A neuroscientist says it's a common effect when people are overwhelmed by extreme emotions. For example, brides may only remember their wedding day as a big blur. An expert explained, sensory overload exhausts your brain. Nothing stands out or easily recalled from memory because a Taylor Swift concert has high emotional quality. A Swiftie that attended a show in Philly claimed she needed to review her videos on her phone to remember which surprise songs Taylor performed that night. She said, yes, post-concert amnesia is real. Did you experience that same thing, Deanna?
Yeah, me, all my friends, the three of us, we were all looking at our videos. We were like, why don't I remember this specific song? Like, it was great. Like, the whole next morning, I literally kept saying to them, we all kept saying, we just need to, like, debrief again. Like, what exactly did you remember and what did I remember? It was, like, ridiculous.
So, I guess, in closing, the Jonas Brothers and Taylor Swift, their mission is to give you a mind-blowing concert event and a memory and a moment of your life that you will remember.
Taylor does such an amazing job at that, right? Like she spends so much time building out these shows, and she's trying to give as much as she can every single night. And it is a job up there, and it is a gauntlet that she's doing. So I'm very impressed with the tour. I was unable to see it because we were in Dundee playing a show, but I'm excited to see it when I can.
So Kevin, you and Danielle, you have a new book called "There's a Beach in My Bedroom." You guys just released this, right?
No, it comes out on July 11th, but you can pre-order it now. But yeah, it's our second children's book, and we're really excited about it. We love making the kids' books, and it's just always something we wanted to put something on paper that our kids could look back on and say, like, there's a piece of our story there with everyone.
Aww. You know, I've heard that writing children's books is just an incredible experience, and I'm sure they do very well. I think, even though I'm not a parent, I think it's time for me to pen a children's book.
Oh,
do it.
Okay.
Like, where does mommy keep her money?
No.
What is in her drawer?
Why does daddy smell like beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
From my experience, anyway.
Okay.
So, Kevin, thank you for chiming in today. It's much appreciated. And I love the fact that we've known that this has been going on, this post-concert amnesia thing. We've known it's been going on, but we never really put a handle on it and drank from it, whatever that means. But thank you very much.
We've officially named it now, and there's a syndrome that you can say, like, dog ate my homework. Well, my memory ate my concert experience.
Exactly.
Yes. And before we let you go, you know that my oldest is going to be leaving for college soon. So I want to thank you and also hate you for Little Bird, because I swear to gosh, doesn't matter what I'm doing, where I am, when it comes on, when I'm listening to the album, I am hysterically crying. But it's so true what you say, that if you're doing it right, these things that happen with your kids, these experiences are less and less, and that just shows you that you really are doing what you need to do to get them into the world. And you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
I know. Well, trust me, we haven't really played it yet since it's been out. We played it once, like for one show, but like for like a real concert, and I'm very excited for to play that one live. That one's going to be gonna be hard to get through. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll play Summer Baby instead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Kevin, love you. Tell Danielle we said hi, okay?
I will, guys. Thank you. See you soon.
All right, make me faint. I can't wait till I faint. When I see you, I'm going to faint right in front of you. Have a great day. Take care, Kevin. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.